SGC. Yeah. So today's movie review is on Total Recall 2012. So no Total Recall with the Arnold Schwarzenegger, but with Colin Farrell. Let's go. So, being the new movie-going person that I am, I never watched Total Recall when it first came out. I mean, like, I wasn't even born yet, cause... Oh, actually, no, it was born. I was born. I was a year old when Total Recall came out. I haven't yet seen it yet, so, yeah. But then, Colin Farrell, you sort of gave hope to me again with your acting. But again, let's go with the plot. The plot is World War III happened, and the world is inhabitable, so all of a sudden there's Australia and Europe. And you have poor people living in Australia, why? I don't know why. And the rich people living in Europe, that's sort of understandable, sort of. And then they have this contraption called the Fall, which transport workers from Australia to Europe, work at Europe. And like this represents like the whole gravity elevator thing, which travels through the Earth's core, which is kind of amazing. So you got this like Australian, like, which is called the colony, and they're like poor and stuff. And you got Colin Farrell, who plays Douglas, and he's like just sick of tired of life, and he has these weird dreams, and he goes to this place called Rekall, which gives you new memories, and bam, things starts happening. So Total Recall is directed by Lynn Wiseman, I don't know. But anyway, he's the dude that directed Underworld Evolutions, and then he produced Underworld 3 and 4. And now he's grabbing Kate Beckinsale and bringing her in into Total Recall remake. And he also directed Live Free and Die Hard. So that's like Die Hard 4.0. That's the plot, and here's the rundown of the cast. I mean, you have your Colin Farrell as Douglas, the guy who like needs to reclaim his dreams. And you got Kate Beckinsale as the crazy hot wife who's just a cop sort of thing, or a security guard. I really didn't understand who she was. But then you have Jessica Biel, who is like this woman in a dream, and somehow she becomes real. And you got a cameo by some dude called John something. You'll see him when you get to the films or theaters. That's pretty much the majority of the cast. I mean, you got Bryan Cranston, who's just the evil antagonist, but he really doesn't do anything for me, even though he's awesome in Breaking Bad. So what I liked about the film, first thing, Asian representation in the film. Even though like what I didn't like about it was that we're all poor, like Asians are just poor for some reason. But they had a Vita Kokfata in Colin Farrell's fridge, and I was just like, yeah, that's cool stuff. I mean, like, I have that in my fridge, so that's sort of like perks, brownie points for me, sort of like, whoa, represent the Kokfatas. A lot of Asian stuff, but then we were poor, so that was not fun. Visuals, as in the tech, I mean, the technology was awesome. They had a phone in your hand, and you pushed against the wall, and you start talking to the wall, and it's just amazing. Or a glass, sorry, not a wall. Kate Beckinsale's acting was like crazy nuts. She was pretty nuts, and I liked her more than Jessica Biel. Jessica Biel was just there. She's like, I'm your good person support. And then Kate Beckinsale's like, I have to kill you. No spoilers, so you'll find out when you watch the film. I like Colin Farrell in this because it sort of reminded me of his whole like, oh, I'm so stressed I'm gonna die phase in Phone Booth, which I love for some reason. I don't know why I love Phone Booth. I really should just sit down and review it and talk about it, and then I can probably say why I liked it. Maybe I didn't, but then again I have to watch it again. Like, after his like crazy like stuff that he did in a while, I don't really like him. But after Total Recall, maybe there's like similar characters, maybe. Just maybe. What I didn't like about the film was that there were so many arcs that it was just like, what is the biggest arc here? There was like bits and pieces here and there, and then the finale was just sort of like, oh, really? Why are you taking this so long? I can't believe you're doing this sort of thing. That happened, and the whole blowing up things were just really, you are so powerful and strong because you're the biggest agent out in the world that you can just do this by yourself. Was unbelievable, sort of. I mean, like Mission Impossible, you got a team. I really like the team aspect of things because I don't think one man can do all things. I would probably get this on Blu-ray. I didn't talk about that on Hit and Run. I'll probably get Hit and Run on Blu-ray too if you watch that review. That is my review on Total Recall 2012, starring Colin Farrell and Kate Beckinsale and Jessica Biel and Bryan Cranston. That's all. See ya. Like it, subscribe, check it out.
Devi sono una catapasta!